Moving cities. That's where city building games have been going these past few years, and even further, they're going towards living moving cities. As in, you build on top of a living creature that wanders the world. Today, we're checking out one of the latest in this subgenre called The Wandering Village that just entered early access. And we'll be climbing on top of the magnificent Onbu, a dinosaur-like creature that will carry us to survival. But it's up to us to keep it alive as well. Do we act symbiotically or parasitically? These are choices we'll have to make. Citizens of the giant dinosaur called the Onbu, welcome to the Wandering Village, where today we are checking out the early access version of this game. Now, I wasn't sponsored to check this out, but just for full transparency, before the first demo of this game released, I did a bit of consulting work. They sent me a pre-alpha version of the game and I gave some feedback, and they paid me for that service, just a small token. But the demo came out, people loved it. Early access is out, and I think it's sold a lot of copies, so people seem to be liking it, and I want to check out how this game has shaped up over the past year. Sounds good? Sounds good. Now, there is chat integration. So for those of you watching live, you will be appearing in the game and can decide the Onbu's movements. Besides that, rebindable controls, graphics options, separate audio sliders, more options there. Great to have. Great to have. Let's click on new game. Ooh, difficulty. Novice. The village elder shows you the ropes, how to take care of your settlement, recommended for first-time players. Well, it is kind of my first time since playing the demo, so I guess I should do that, right? We'll be on Dwellment. Start.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
The Onbu. So, moving cities has been a trend in city builders. Living cities, like, that's somewhat new. Building on an actual living thing. And I think it's a pretty good direction to go. There's a lot of interesting things you can do with this. Welcome. Welcome, friend. I am the village elder and in charge of the good people here. Our people, the Naomans, have traveled far and endured many hardships throughout the years. But now we have come across an Onbu, an ancient beast believed to have gone extinct centuries ago. Our encounters must have been fated. It has most likely been asleep in the ground for a very long time. Maybe it woke up because the toxins keep seeping further and further into the earth. The poor thing seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I once read that Onbu draw their nutrients from the ground, so I wonder if it can sustain itself out here. Seems like we need to take care of each other from now on. My experience has brought our people here, but now it is time for you to take over and lead them to a better place. To ease the transition, I could teach you a little of what I've learned. Tutor you, even. A tutorial, so you say. What do you think? Attrition Zero, thank you so much for gifting out subs. It's very kind of you. Music is rather loud, so I'm going to drop this down to like 10%. So, this is the game. There should be many refinements since the last time we checked this out. There's the Onbu. Here's the world map. The graphic style in this game is just... it's surprisingly nice. You don't expect it to work out this well. Right? You don't expect it to work out that well. But it does. It does. Okay. Elder's Notebook. So tutorials that appear here will teach you everything you need to know. Open the Elder's Notebook. Is it just click this? Is it that? Game goals. So that's the Elder's Notebook. G. Okay. Basic controls. Pause the game or adjust its speed with buttons there. Spacebar works? Yeah, spacebar works. Speed controls, they're there. Numbers work. Numbers work. Very good. Housing. Construct 6 tents. Build. Tent. What are we looking at? Most of the trees are on the left, so I guess this is a good spot to be building. Let's just go between here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy enough. Everyone get to work. Now, it's supposed to take names from chat. It seems some are, some aren't. Necromancy Black, welcome. Some of these names are just normal names, I think, from the game. I think Necromancy Black is the only one who's made it in so far. It's early access. Integration might be a little tentative. It's not the full game. It's early access. Just for like a week at this point, I think. Recently early access. Harvest 10 wood. Construct at least 8 tents. So, harvest. Chop those trees. Harvest these food things as well. And we need to build 2 more tents. Let's just go 2 more. So this is basically saying there's not enough wood. So harvest 10 wood. We should be able to, I don't know, how much wood? 3 wood per tree? Okay. And this game does have day-night cycles, which works perfectly with my dynamic lighting. I love games with day-night cycles. It's just, there's something about a day-night cycle that just tickles my fancy. There is a list of villagers, I guess. Idle workers. There's probably a chart somewhere. Onbu, world map. Temperature, humidity, toxins, okay. Oh, that was... Have we harvested enough wood? It says 8 out of 10. Was that just 8? What's the... H is harvest, okay. Harvest these trees as well. That'll do it. You love that it pulls names from chat. It's a little thing, but still fun. Yeah. Unfortunately, it seems like only some have been brought in. I could do manual renames for now. So, the whacker. There you go. Bitbot 2000. There you go. Carry you. There you go. Nemu Arts. There you go. The Scrooge. There you go. Super Sajuk. There you go. Okay, I'll get back to that later. I think we've almost built the house. Okay, so there's 8 tents. Okay, they've been adding more animations stuff. Is the Onbu awake? No, it's not. Okay. Food. Place a berry gatherer. Sure. That should be food, berry gatherer. Where are berries generally? Over here. So I want the berry gatherer like... I want it like... Like in the middle, like this. That's where it said the highest efficiency. So I'm guessing that's what we have to do. Prioritize any task. So priority tool is this. Prioritize that. Okay. Construct a farm. Build more farms. So yeah, farms need to be on the green grass. So I will place a farm over this side. Like that. I should mark like some stones and trees for harvesting. There we go. We can get attrition 0 in here. Thank you for the gift subs. Now we'll see when we get new villagers whether it uses you guys' names. More Boda. And also, I don't know if they've considered this. Like, if I manually put your name as a villager, and then a new villager joins, and it draws names from Twitch chat, does it check whether that name already exists? Programming. It can be complicated. Let's speed up the game a little bit. So we can go up to ×4. We can leave it on ×2, I guess. That's an orange tree. Adolescent mother tree. That's new. I've not seen that before. They've added a new kind of tree. Okay, berry gatherer is down. I assume they gather berries. Looks to be the case. One thing that really sells the art style here is the smoothness of the animations. I'm pretty sure this is frame-by-frame animation. Right? Like, it looks like hand-drawn animation, but it's so smooth. Right? You see this? The walk cycles, the gathering, you know, the... It's such good animation. Alright, let's get this going. It needs wood. Do we have enough wood? I don't know if we have enough wood. I'll just mark this for harvesting. Just get to chopping. Chop down all these trees as well. Is this harvestable? Onbu's spike. Can be harvested but reduces Onbu's trust. Don't harvest the spike. Don't harvest the spike. That's new. I didn't know about that. That can be mined. So these spikes reduce Onbu's trust. So one of the unique things about this game is that you can play the game symbiotically or parasitically, which is, I think, the best selling point of this game. Like, you can just exploit the Onbu to the brink of death for your benefit, but you lose its trust. Or you can be friends with it and try to survive together. Roads. Oh, this actually lined up. That I didn't find that. I think the Onbu's awake. Oh, it's waking up. I need to plot. Add. Does it work like that? I don't know how many plots we can sustain here, but I'll just do that. Beets. Okay. Set the amount of workers in your farm to 3. Oh, nice. There's like a little different icon when the worker's traveling over. Construct at least 2 air wells. Okay, air wells. That would be... Oh, it's technically under food. Okay. 2 of them, huh? Okay. Let's just have it like back here. 2 air wells. We'll build a road like that as well. And we want to prioritize the air wells. Okay, Onbu is traveling. We're on the move. Quarries, mines, forest. We can't go to any of them yet. We don't have parties. Okay. Drop in the beats. Mohawkwood, welcome. I don't know if there is a list of villagers. Focus idle worker. Focus employed worker. Food details. Research. I don't see a list of workers, but there we go. We got 2 air wells. These should be generating water. Yes, from humidity, I'm assuming. We need to construct the storage things now, so we need a water tank. Which can go... Oh, it's a long one. Water tank. We need a pantry. That works there. And a materials storage. I think I'll place 2 of those. So this is sort of the central storage. Farm, berries, water. What is this needing? Oh, it's just full. There's too many berries. Okay, understood. Karsten, thank you so much. Can get you in here. Karsten, 62. Welcome. Necromancy Black, hello. You're the only one the Twitch integration actually put your name in the game. You're in. You made it. Everyone else I had to put in manually. So, yeah, we're getting... So, water tank, pantry. So, I want to prioritize that, that, and that. Like that. This one can be built after. It's not the current... I can set highest... No. We can do that. Do that. Do that. So that one, that one, that one. Right. I assume we need to chop more trees or stones or something. So let's go harvest. Grab all that. Grab all these stones. Chop some trees. Okay. Do not harvest the spikes. Maybe the name was already in the game list. Yeah, it's a common name. Necromancy Black. Look at these animations. They're so good. Right? It really... Like, the animations alone might be what really sell the game. Let's harvest that tree. Okay, things looking good. A group of nomads. We're gonna pick up some nomads soon. I don't know if I've named... No, I have not named everyone. Storm 130, welcome to the tribe. Does the game seem any good? It's... People like it. I think, did I see a tweet that they said they sold 100,000 copies or something like that? They sold a very good number of copies. And it's a pretty solid game. Like, I've not gotten into some of the later refinements yet, but it seems like they've got all the buildings animated. Like, these whirlpool animations, I think those are new. They've added some new resources. I don't know what this mother tree is. Mother tree that can be harvested but doesn't produce offspring yet. Does the mother tree spawn other trees? Is that what it does? I'm assuming, because it's talking about spawning offspring, so I'm assuming the mother tree spawns other trees. So it's not done yet, to be clear. This is still just the start of early access. It's not done yet. But it's pretty solid for the start of early access. It does spawn other trees. Okay. It can be harvested for saplings. I'll see how that works out. See if the tutorial brings me there. Okay, so we got our storage down. We now need to build research building and research kitchen. Research building. Herbalist. Mycologist. Oh, it'd be on the village, wouldn't it? Research building. Let's just have it there. We need more wood. I'll just mark these for chopping. Okay. Village coming alive. Just like having the little flags waving in the wind is nice, right? It must be... You've encountered a small group of nomads looking for a home. Hold on, pause again. You have encountered a biome event that features a decision. Click the flashing icon. Oh, I didn't even see this flashing. There we go. You encountered a small group. Pick them up, send them away. Pick them up. Commit. 3 nomads. Healthy people join your village. Accept. So now we have... Where do they spawn? I don't actually know. Are these them? I think it took names from chat. But I don't know if it's... So there's a Da Scrooge there. I'm pretty sure I typed in Da Scrooge, didn't I? So it puts them in lowercase. So there might be 2 Da Scrooges walking around. I didn't name Zen, right? Okay, it took names from chat. Okay. So there's 2 Da Scrooges somewhere. One's in uppercase, one's in lowercase. There's also 2 Sajooks, I think? Yeah, there's 2 Sajooks. Oh well, I'll see how that works out. Okay, we got some people in. Research building. It's got what it needs, so it's now just building. Game looks nice. Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the better city builders to come out recently. It's not done, but choose your next research. We need the kitchen. Commit. Worker posts. You're often going to need workers for basic tasks like constructing buildings and harvesting and transporting resources. Build a worker post to specialize the employed workers, ensuring that you always have someone to carry out the basics. Right. Worker post. Behind the tents seemed like a good idea. Let's build that. There's the research going. Oh, how extensive is the research tree now? Okay. It's not super extensive. Unless... Oh no, there's 3 tabs. Laboratory, glassblower, forester, black pudding. I love how there's black pudding. You can extract the blood and bile from the Onbu and turn it into food. Right, this is the parasite line right here. This on Steam? Yeah, it's on Steam. Employ at least 2 workers as carriers in your worker post. Okay. So these are just specialized, so they're never idle. Focus, general workers, builders, carriers. There we go, carriers. So this workers post commits 2 people to carriers. And employ at least 3 workers as general workers. Oh, I can just do that. There we go. So I want to have like 2 committed to carriers, and we probably want more of these, like a whole set of them, but should be fine. We need a carpenter and a stone cutter. Okay, so that would be refined resources. Carpenter. Stone cutter. Let's say villagers move slightly faster on dirt roads. Having some things like that set up. Okay, good. This looks good. We might need to be harvesting. Harvest a bunch of trees there. Harvest a bunch of rocks there. Okay. Does it say Onbu evacuated its bowels? So it did. I don't think there's an animation for that. Now we can't choose the directions we go yet because we don't have a hornblower. But it looks like we're going into a jungle biome. A shrine. Artifacts containing forgotten knowledge. That's new. Okay, so the carpenter is down. Stonecutter needs a bit more wood. We need to keep chopping trees. Doesn't produce offspring yet. Large mother tree. So the mother trees have various growth stages. There's quite a few down here. Does the biome affect what grows on its back? Yes, I think. So like this mushroom is just randomly growing here. And it grows in better or worse in certain temperatures. See that? That's ready to be harvested. Harvested. So like these, I think the berries don't have any particular stuff, but the crops do. So like beets, right now it's a bit too cold. So when we go into the jungle biome, we should get more beets and also more water because humidity should be higher. See, right now it's 100% production speed on the air wells. I have a feeling it would go above 100% when we get into here. Onbu feeding spot. Okay, that's good. The Onbu is getting kind of hungry. No poison level yet. Okay. So, have we finished researching the kitchen? Almost. And then we need to construct a kitchen. Come on. Figure out how to build a kitchen. Oh yeah, they're planning 2 new biomes as well. Yes. So the biome system is great because it shifts the playstyle based on where you are. Open research tree. Which one leads to tomato plantation? That's new. Corn plantation. Onbu. I want the hornblower. Research that. So let's build a kitchen. Would be food, yes. Kitchen right here looks good. Yeah, oh. That would be the green from the jungle. We're in the jungle now. So if I look at this, yeah. This has gone up to 150% on the water collection. The beets are now ideal, right? 100% growth on the beets. We have 0 idle workers. Huh, okay. I think I need to build another workers post. Because I think we don't have any builders. Oh wait, this needs wood planks and stone slabs. Oh, so that's just doing that. Right, okay. So I think I need another workers post. So I can commit more of those. Oh, we're at the Onbu feeding spot, I think. Or is it just napping? Oh, it's sleeping. Onbu is exhausted. We haven't reached the feeding spot. And it's going to sleep. Okay, so this is just gonna take a while. Because I could add more workers in, but then... I don't have enough people. I could reduce the number of berry pickers, reduce the number of farmers, and then add another carpenter and add another stone cutter. And then here, general workers, builders, carriers, harvesters. So general workers will just do everything, right? So I think I can... For now, I don't want to specialize too much. So I'm just going to drop that to 1 each. And they're both set on general workers. But there's one... So there's builders, carriers, harvesters. So technically you want 3 of these things. So I think I will just go ahead and build a 3rd one. So then I can manually control how many workers in each sector there are. Is the Onbu male or female? I don't think it's specified. I mean, we don't exactly know the biology of this creature either. So it might be a plant. Yeah, there are some mosses with 4 sexes, so I don't know. Ask the moss. Maybe they know. It has blood and poop. Ah, but what if it's just secretions? Could be sap. I mean, what is blood, really? Okay, this is going along a bit quicker now. We doubled the workers on the carpenters and stone cutters, so that's coming in fine. Kitchen will be done soon. We're a little short on stone. Looking at the resources up here. I feel like we're going to be needing more trees. Just on hand like that. And prep some stone cut over there as well. Okay. Do plants yawn? Plants breathe? Can plants yawn? I suppose it depends on how you define yawn. Like, they do breathe. So, technically, if there's a sudden intake of gas and an ascendant exhalation of gas, it could be counted as a yawn. It's just much slower because plants are on a much slower timeline, you know? It's There are Venus flytraps. They don't yawn though. They don't breathe through those mouths. Some blossoms do open just for the sun. Not just for the sun, but to stretch. They do yawn and stretch, I guess. It's just a lot of these definitions are time dependent. Like, a yawn is like a... But what if you did that over the course of 2 hours? Is that still a yawn? Is there military in this game? I don't think so. I don't think there's military. But you do kind of fight spore infections with flamethrowers. So maybe they have vocal cords, but they can't use them. They don't breathe through their mouths. Maybe they have a lot to say. Oh, right. Next objective. The kitchen's done. I didn't realize. Look at the kitchen go. We're now making berry muesli out of just berries, I guess. Yeah. berries into berry muesli. Great. Village Doctor. This tutorial is much better than the last time I played. Last time I totally died because I didn't have any of this stuff. Village Doctor. So that should be poison. So we need a herbalist. This does grow herbs. Let's build it between these spikes for fun. Herbalist there. Assign plots. Research Village Doctor. So we've almost researched the Hornblower. Let's get that road there. Woodstone. Okay. Village Doctor. Yes, we need to research that. Commit. We can now also build the Hornblower, which needs to be near the head, which makes sense. Yeah, like right here, that looks good. Hornblower will be there. Wood and wood planks. Okay. Let's make sure we continue this road over like that. This can now be set to builders, carriers, harvesters. So this will now just guarantee that there is one person on everything. So there's always a builder, there's always a carrier, there's always a harvester. As population goes up, we can tweak that and focus it. Onbu commands. Just construct a Hornblower. Give any command. More commands can be researched. There we built a herbalist. We need to assign plots. There should be more than enough, right? Maybe I'll leave some room over on this side. Because there might be trees growing there. Okay, so this is going to be growing herbs. No! How do I remove? Remove these plots. The plots went onto the spikes. Okay. We poked it a bit, but we didn't destroy the spike. Hope you're feeling okay. We just woke up. We're traveling once again. Okay. The spikes are there for decoration. They're supposed to be there. We're integrating with nature. We're not bulldozing it. Shorten this a bit. Yeah. Don't think we need that many plots. Okay, so we're researching the village doctor, and then we need to build the village doctor. This requires more wood, so we need to harvest more wood. Yeah, use these trees then nearby. Oh, this one we haven't named. Sir Goga, welcome to the tribe. Lad. Think I spelled that right. Welcome to the tribe. So I think there's an issue with taking names from chat for the starting villagers. Oh, salad fork. Okay, that makes sense. Are you still alive in the game? Well, no one's died, so yes, you'll be somewhere here. Karsten, you're the researcher, just so you know. The Scrooge, you're also a researcher. Well, one of the Scrooges. There's the other the Scrooge. Okay, so I'll rename this the Scrooge. Fernando P81, welcome to the tribe. So now there's only one the Scrooge. We can rename this Ferox 911. Welcome to the tribe. So I know there's 2 Sajuks. I should rename the... If I ever find the uppercase Sajuk, I'll rename him. Okay, I think everyone has been given a name. Ah, Hornblower is done. Can we give any commands? We're approaching a fork. Continue walking. Good job. The Onbu accepts your command. I don't know who's in there. But we have... Oh. It's Nemu Arts. Nemu Arts, you're on the horn. How's Oh, just finished Cactus Plantation. Scavenger's Hut. This is probably really important. Let's get the Scavenger's Hut. Let's build the village doctor. It should be near the houses, right? So I'll put it over here. Village doctor right there. So, we're approaching a fork. Go north, go south. Oh, it does highlight the road as well, so there's no confusion. Apparently Twitch integration is supposed to allow you guys to pick, but I don't know how that works. Maybe it'll work someday. Or maybe it does already work and I just can't figure it out. Show interaction. Okay, yeah. It works through voting. Yeah, but where is the vote? On a Twitch thing? Scroll out to the fork in the road. There are people. Oh, poisoned nomads. Ooh. They need some help. Appears on screen when you select a path. As in, when I click on this, you guys can vote? Ugh. There's poisoned nomads up that way. We don't know what's down this way. Oh, you just type north or south in chat? We'll see if it works. Could do with some feedback. Oh, there's poison nomads either way. Oh. Oh, that's how it works. So I click south. And then you guys are supposed to vote. Okay, votes are coming in, so... There we go, we figured it out, we figured it out. Okay. So you guys can decide which way we're going. So I assume if this is yes, then we just continue down that path. Onbu accepts your command. Okay, this is... What are we... Oh, we're out of stones? So you see we're in the jungle biome, so there's a few more mushrooms around. Right, we need to prepare the village doctor. So village doctor is ready to go. Herbs are coming in, so we are prepared for the poison nomads once we get there. That'll be good. Oh, we're supposed to disable the village doctor first, though. Deconstruct. Disable. Right, because we don't need it all the time. So now we need the scavenger's hut. So the village doctor has herbs stocked up. So we'll be ready to go. I should prep some trees in case we suddenly need wood. Yeah, we don't need nearly this many plots. You can't farm that much, but I guess you could get 3 more workers. Up to 3 in here, up to 5 in here. So I guess it could work out. Builder, carrier, harvester. Good. We now have quite a lot of planks and stone slabs, so I'm going to reduce the amount of workers in the carpenters and the stone cutters. How's our research going? I kind of want to build another research thing to double our research. So we get through things a little faster. Okay, we're heading this way. What is that? Oh, a lovely Onbu sleeping spot. Poisoned nomads. Okay, so we should be able to take on the poisoned nomads. Doctor is ready to go. Like that. Is Onbu just a big pupper? Yeah. We can, later on we can feed it. We can take care of it with doctor stuff. In terms of research, we can unlock new things. We can tell it to sleep. We can tell it to eat. There is a pet Onbu. So we can pet it. We can give it a laxative. Or a constipator. Either way. There are things we can do. I'm unsure of the usage for those things, but I'm sure it makes sense at some point. Ah, we researched. What do we want next? We could research the sleep command. Just in case we need the Onbu to stop, right? So now we need to construct the scavenger's hut. Scavenger's hut needs to be by the edge, but not near there. Okay, so scavenger's hut goes right there. Don't need a road to that. Wood, planks, stone slabs, we got enough already. Nemu Arts, thanks for joining. Okay, we're about to get these poison nomads, so we're gonna need to activate the doctor at some point. We don't have enough workers right now. So I think we'll need to... free up some workers. Oh, we're fully stored up on water. I feel like I should build another water tank just in case. To make sure we really don't run out of water. I'm gonna build a second water tank, because if we end up going into a desert biome, I don't want to run out of water. Ah, this is down. Scavenger's hut is down. Awaiting decision. Pick up the nomads. We need more workers. Commit. We got 2 healthy people and 2 poisoned people. They'll die soon if they aren't cured by a village doctor. Accept. So that's 4 people. Let's activate the doctor. We just got 4 people. We have enough employees. Yeah, 2 into the scavenger's hut, 2 into the village doctors. Okay. K Shizzle, you're sick. You're one of the poisoned ones. Ferox is gonna cure you. There we go. Problem solved. Yugu Boogu, welcome. Oh, we got 2 attrition zeros now, so I can rename this. Espana, welcome. You're not being erased. You've been established as a properly selected one through the system. So all the proper, the ones picked by the system are lowercase only right now. Right, so there, that's you. So this is the established one. The true one. Arrived as a toxic nomad. Have at least 20 villages achieve at least 100% happiness. Okay. Check your villagers' needs by clicking the happiness icon in the top bar. Housing quality, hungry, food quality. Do we have enough food? We got lots of beets. Oh, because our population crossed 20, people have more needs now. Right. Did we not pick the research? Get the... Oh, no. Yeah, cue the Onbu kitchen. I want to cancel the research command. No. I want to cue Onbu kitchen. And I need to get a better house. Actually, yeah. Unqueue that. Get the Onbu kitchen next. Get a better house. That will make people happier. So they move out of tents and into huts. What's going on? Not enough resources available. This place is affected by poison. Oh. Oh, unaffected by poison. Looks comfortable for the Onbu to sleep in. Okay, the Onbu is just sleeping in this thing. And there's a feeding spot coming up, which is perfect. Okay. So we can send out a scavenging mission to, like, this settlement. Send party. And we'll send people out to have a look at that village. What resource does the research building need? It says not enough. They use wood and stone. Do they? That makes sense. Get to chopping. We can disable the doctor. Because everyone seems fine. Yeah, status effect. Certain actions like encountering a biome cause status effects that affect the Onbu in your village. They are displayed along the top right of the screen. Fresh air, free from any toxins. Oh, okay. It shows right there the effects that are happening. This is day 17 already? Wow. Oh, Onbu's waking up. 0% sleepiness. Getting a little bit hungry. You'll get a feeding spot soon. Bring back knowledge from a scavenging mission. Technology is marked by the gear symbol. So we need to find some knowledge. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. Does it say anywhere? Maybe it takes wood? Yeah, that's actually an oversight. I don't know what resource the research building consumes. I didn't know it consumed the resource. Apparently it does. Let's disable the carpenter and the stone cutter. We've got plenty of those going on. The doctor is also disabled. Okay. Like, I've got 17 wood. I've got 44 stone. Let me try disable it and re-enable it. Not enough resources. Oh, it takes knowledge is a resource. The knowledge a tribe has gathered by exploring this world can be spent on new technologies. Ah, okay, we got it. We got it. There's the resource. We found it. Okay. So cancel that. Cancel that. So requires 1 knowledge to research. So, hold on. So some things don't require knowledge to research. Some do. So that requires a knowledge to research. So I can continue researching as long as it's not these with the icon on them. They're like higher level things. There we go. It's like this one needs 2. That one needs 3. But then some of these don't need anything. Okay, there we go. Back to research. We figured it out. Okay, that needs to be in a tooltip. When it says not enough resources, it needs to say which resource. Okay. Figured it out. Awaiting decision. Pick them up. More people. Commit. 5 people. 2 hungry, 3 healthy. Okay. I'll try and make a decision there soon. Okay, so that's another 5 people. We need to make sure we have put them to work in food things. So that 3 more people into food production. We've doubled our research. Carpenter and stonecutter are currently not working because we're not really building anything right now. We can send out another thing. Send a party to that shrine. Can't quite see what's beyond here. There's an Onbu feeding spot first. So to get our happiness higher... Happiness to 100% is a bit extreme. Everyone must be completely happy. Herbalist. Do we even need more herbs? I guess it's good to stockpile it, right? We're filling up a second water tank. Fresh food for the Onbu. There it is, it's eating. Do these berries grow back? Or do they not run out if you use a berry gatherer? I'm unsure. Reproduction. Oh, do things just continue to grow if we just leave them be? Because the number of resources on each of these doesn't go down when the berry gatherer harvests them. Let's have another berry gatherer. Because the berry muesli... Can we make beet soup? Yeah, so let's grow lots of beets. Let's max out the beet farm. And then we're making beet soup, because we can do berry muesli or beet soup. Let's do beet soup. And we've got 5 workers on the farm now. Gulas, thank you so much. Berries will randomly grow nearby other berries. Ah, okay. Okay. I don't know what those things are. Another shrine there. That's a settlement there. Let's say I want to go north. And then you guys get to choose whether we go north or not. Yeah, there is a bit of a lag, so I think I gotta give you guys further heads up. So I think that was a yes, so we should be going north. Onbu accepts your command. We have 200 water stored, which is good. Okay, so we got lots of beet soups. So it says 3 available, 6 reserved. Oh, so reserved means someone is going to eat it. Right, okay. So this produces 3 beets into 5 soups. That's pretty good. 3 beets to 5 soups. So housing quality really is the killer right here. Minus 11%. So for a hungry, food quality is only minus 1%. Okay. So this next research is at 90%. Send a party there. I think we did get... Where does it show? Okay, I did pick up 1 knowledge from that shrine. So the shrines give us that 1 knowledge. So I can go grab another one. Okay, choose your next research. Let's see what we've got here. So cottage requires 2 knowledge and we need glass to build it. So let's not do that. Scout tower increases sight radius. Ooh. Village doctor, food stand, provides food for villagers in remote areas. Cactus plantation, which leads into others. Learn how to grow cacti at your farm. Cacti are an alternative water source in hot climates. That sounds like something we should have as a backup. Dung collector. Biogas and fertilizer. Onbu doctor, Onbu kitchen. We'll probably want to get the Onbu kitchen next to make sure we have a way to feed the Onbu in the case of anything. Which also makes me think I should build a mycologist. Okay, so we can start growing mushrooms, which we use to produce Onbu food. When Nebuchadnezzar gets the military update, will I do a full playthrough? Maybe. I'll have to work on my graphics mod to include the new buildings. So I'll have to go back and work on that. Oh, we're encountering our first poison forest. Toxic spores will be on the way. Oh, is that what this indicates? There's a settlement there as well. So we're gonna encounter our first toxic spores. How's our food supply going up? Our beet soup is somewhat stockpiling. Seems like it's holding up. The five farmers. Happiness. Food quality is actually plus 3%. So once we replace the houses, which I can actually do now. Hold on, let me just check this. This requires wood planks and stone slabs, so I do need to reactivate these. And then I need to build houses. So a house houses how many people? I just realized there's probably people which are homeless, right? 2 beds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm only housing 16 people. That's not right. Okay, so a house houses 6 villagers. I have 28 people. How do I want to do this? I should just replace all of this, shouldn't I? Let's build and slowly replace these, I think. That's why they're so unhappy. They're homeless. I forgot we kept getting more people and I didn't build more houses. That's my bad. So I think we got 1 more knowledge. Let's send a party there, get more people. So once we build this, it might actually shoot up our happiness, because that houses 6 people in better conditions. So let's build another one. Right there. Yeah, sure, if you must, chop that tree. So once that hut is built, we should have our 100% happiness. Because that's going to house another 6 people in better conditions. Finally, I can do this. Do we have enough planks? I think they're on the way. Yeah, I think we have just enough. I had enough stored up for 2 huts. So 6, 12. plus 16. So now everyone is housed once this hut is built. Build that. The smooth animations still get me. There we go. 100% happiness. 104% happiness. Food quality plus 4%, that's why. Because of the beet soup. Is that the end of the tutorial? I think so. There's the spores. We'll get a few more people in. So as I get more wooden planks and stone slabs, I'll replace the tents with huts. So once I have 5 planks and 5 stone slabs, I destroy 2 of these and build a hut instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Awaiting your decision. The settlement turns out to be a market of slave traders. Their leader greets you and tries to work out a deal. We have to free the people. Someone should distract the trader while the others find a way to free the slaves. We have to free them, but don't want to risk escalation. They'll be free when we buy them out. 30 herbs. Trading with slave owners is a way of supporting them. Let us leave. I have the herbs. This is fine. 7 people. 3 poisoned, 4 hungry. Accept. Alright. Activate the doctors. There they are. We can spot the new ones because they're sick. Fernando, welcome. Fran, welcome. Oh, Ferox. An actual Ferox has joined. Okay, so we are still growing herbalists. We have 15 herbs in the village doctor. So we're going to need... Are we entering the spores? Not yet. Okay, I want to demolish 2 tents to build a hut. Prioritize. Shouldn't we have enough planks? We should have enough. Wait, where did our planks go? Oh, I never put down plots for the mycologist. Okay. Let's get some mushrooms going. These people just sat at the mushroom farm, not growing any mushrooms. But wait, I thought I had 5 planks. Where did they go? 3 went in. Lightly poisonous air, so we'll keep the village doctor running. Yep. In we go. Decontamination. Destroy all poisonous plants. Meanwhile, go explore that shrine. There we go. Onbu feeding trebuchet. Let's grab that. I guess I just mark them for harvesting. It's just a light toxic cloud. Oh, there's one. Oh, this tree. Poisoned tree. That's another one. Now these things can spread if you don't take them out straight away. It can become a real problem. Yeah, harvesting does clear it up. It says there's 4 more. Oh, there's one. See, this one's gonna grow. It's fast. See how fast it is? It's only been like 30 seconds and it's already gonna duplicate. There. Kill this poison tree. I think it's that poison tree and this thing. There we go. We got it. Now that was just a light little breeze of a toxic cloud. Now, see, the scary thing is if the Onbu falls asleep in a toxic cloud. Right? Because then you're just kind of screwed. Onbu feeding spot. Or nomads. We got quite a lot of people now. 35 people. We're keeping up with beets, but I think we can have another person in the kitchen. We're running out of beet soup. We can always have more berries, I guess. Put these people to work there. I don't know if we need 2 people on the mycologist. I assume everyone is healed up, so we can disable the village doctor. We can double up our carpenters and stone cutters. We've almost got enough planks for another hut. Happiness. Yeah, housing quality is -1%, but food quality is +8%, food variety is 1%. Is it because it's berries and beet soup? This looks like it's processing pretty quick. I assume a full beet farm can supply a full kitchen. I assume that's balanced that way. Okay, I have enough planks. Let's destroy 2 tents. To build another hut. Is there a command to have the Onbu sleep earlier? Yes. So you can force it to sleep before the spores. Build that hut. 6, 12, 18, 24. So that's 24 in huts. Scavengers are available. Already scavenged. I guess check that settlement. Oh, we're actually going down on water. We need another air well. Wood and stone. Okay. Just mark the edges there. Like, our water storage is going down. If we went into a desert now, it'd be bad. Because we're currently in a rainforest, so we have extra water production, and it's going down. Because remember, water's used to water crops, so we definitely need more of this. I actually feel like we should build an extra 2. Just to be safe. Corn plantation. Heat resistant, requires little water but grows slowly. That seems good. Yeah, let's do corn. Later in the game, the air is just Twitch chat. It's so toxic. Look out. A nebulous cloud of the Overwatch community is approaching us. Ah! What's going on here? Storage full on berries. Oh, okay. We actually can't. The pantry is full of berries. I guess we can reduce a berry worker then. Look out! Marvel is releasing a superhero movie with a female lead. Ah, the storm. The protagonist isn't a white male. Ah. Particles of Twitter floating in the air. Oh, I can't breathe. A cloud of approaches. Have you seen the new Little Mermaid trailer? Oh no, we can't breathe. Everything's being infected. It's a children's movie. No one really cares. That research went quick. Should probably have an Onbu doctor, right? Yeah, you don't need a road to a building for it to be built. Everyone can go off-road. It's just a little bit faster on the roads. See, when they walk up and down the roads, it's a little faster. Okay, so we doubled our air wells. So hopefully, even when we leave the jungle biome... Yeah, pick them up. Commit. Another 5 people. Healthy and hungry. Okay. Oh, I got lots of planks. Let's just get rid of all the tents. And we will get everyone into huts. Also, I will build an extra hut there. Make sure everyone's housed. So that's 6, 12, 18. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 6, 12, 18. That should house everyone. 40 people. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Yeah. So this is everyone housed with 2 spare slots. 40 population. I feel like we need to build another farm with another crop. So let's go to food. Let's go to farm. Let's place it over here. Onbu's on the way. So there's a feeding spot south or nomads to the north. I probably should preemptively build another hut before someone else joins. I'll just have a hut there. Prioritize this. I think we're running out of stone. Yeah, we are actually running out of stone. There's some down there. Okay. There's an Onbu feeding spot this way as well. It looks like we'll leave the jungle biome either way. So I think I will say... Okay. Let's give a 10-second warning. I'm going to begin a vote. I'm saying north. Yomang, thank you so much. Seems like most people agree. There are nomads and the feeding spot. Alright, we're heading north. Out of the jungle, into the mountains, to these nomads, and the Onbu feeding spot. Maybe it's a chat. Maybe chat knows something I don't. So, I want to build a different crop here. It'll get us more variety. Also, I think I can clear up some of these plots. They never go out that far. Right? That seems like more than enough. Like here as well. It never goes that far. This as well. Just trim that down a bit. Okay. So we've got extra huts. Housing for everyone. Just need to bring a bit more wood over to this farm and then we'll grow corn. Seems like a good idea. That shrine's already scavenged. I guess I can send a party over to a quarry and hopefully get more stone. Because that's what we're sort of short on right now. And it does seem like I have finished the tutorial. Water supply is going back up, but keep in mind that's in a jungle biome. We'll check our water supply in the mountain region. We'll definitely need like full water tanks. This is done. I want to grow corn. So corn cannot grow in freezing temperatures. Beets can't grow in torrid temperatures. Cacti grows well in torrid temperatures. This does still grow in torrid temperatures. So corn is the safe bet right now. Add plot. Let's grow the corn. Like that. Nice and organized. Let's add another worker there. Keep our food supplies going. Because it does seem like we're running out of beets. Like we can't keep up with the food supply. So hopefully corn does help. We're bringing in more people, and I think we should focus on just producing more food, yeah? Is this... No, we're still in the jungle biome. I think since we're upping our crops, we will need more air wells. Let's just have another one. Just out of... Mark those stones. Okay, just mark those for chopping. Choose your next research. I'm gonna get decontaminator. Because if we get really spored up, there's a decision. More nomads. Pick them up. +2. Okay. 42 people. Let's add another person to the corn farm. Let's just add 2 more people to the corn farm. I don't know if you can eat... You should just be able to eat corn raw, right? Polenta! Keep up with the beet soup. Polenta. Does cactus provide water? Yes. What's that? Short cold snap. Just as I planted corn, there's a cold snap. Okay, so we did scavenge that quarry. I assume 6 iron ore? Oh, okay. How about search this forest? So how slow does corn grow? Jolina Jolie, thank you so much. Oh, so just being in the mountain region, it's terrible for corn. So this whole pink area is terrible for corn. Okay, okay. If that's the case, we should definitely swap crops back to beets. Okay, so this is how the biomes change your playstyle, right? It's actually just too cold in the mountainous regions to grow corn. So corn would work in the jungle regions or the desert regions, right? We can see a bit of the desert region over there. Not sure if we're gonna head in that direction, but during the mountain region, we gotta swip. We accidentally planted 1 cacti there. To beets! Beets with all of you. Kitchen. I think we need another kitchen. Let's place another kitchen right here. Okay, how about the water supply? Oh, it's going down immediately. Right, because we lose 50% coming out of the jungle zone into this area. So if 4 was stockpiling, and then we lose 50%, well, we go from 150% to 50%, so we lose a third. So I guess that means we lose basically 1 coming out of the jungle region. So I build another one. This might be enough to start stockpiling again, but then again, we just started growing beets again, more beets, so we're gonna definitely need more water. Build another one. Need more stone. All right. Right, these spikes are starting to look rather useful right about now. Because it's like, it's 30 stone per spike. Cold snap and then an Onbu sleeping spot. Okay. Ooh. Dune. Ruined settlement. Go check that out. Mine. Brought back 11 wood on the last scavenging party. Okay. What's the gray area? I mean this thing? That's a cold snap. So, water supply. Yep, it's still going down, I think. It's just beets take a lot of water. This is now making berry muesli. I guess that makes sense, right? Oh, we didn't pick a new research. Wheat. Tomato. Heat resistant, grow quickly, but require a lot of water. Not what we need right now. Bakery. We have 3 knowledge. Alright, so I can do wheat, windmill, bakery. If not that, I could start going down the resources thing. Oh, right, sawmill, tree nursery, quarry. I should probably go for this first, right? Because this can mine the giant woods. Tree nursery gathers saplings from nearby mother trees without damaging them. The more mother trees surrounding the building, the more efficient it is. Oh, that's how they solved that problem. When I last played the demo, the sawmill was basically useless because the tree nursery just planted infinite trees, but now they rely on mother trees. I see. Quarry does that as well. Iron furnace, deep quarry. Drilling into the Onbu's back will hurt the Onbu's trust. Laboratory. Okay, I think I need to go this way. I think I'm doing... because I have 3 knowledge. So I should definitely do dung collector, sawmill. That's 1. And I have enough forester. Plants trees using tree saplings and chops them to make wood. Plots must be placed on solid grass. That's good as well. I think I do quarry first, and then I get 1 more knowledge to do tree nursery. I think we have to do this. We've not touched this tech tree, and that's all the resources. So I need to keep an eye out to grab 1 more knowledge from a shrine after we survive this cold snap. Yeah, what I played before this was the demo. This is officially early access. It's available publicly. It is a lot more developed and refined. So we're gonna get another air well. Yeah, we're still going down on water. We're just using so much water on these beats. So we're making berry muesli and beet soup. If I look at happiness, food quality plus 5%, food variety plus 6%. Looks good. The Onbu has a heart rate. 3 beats per minute. I just noticed that. Oh, it's getting cold. We're in the cold snap. There's another cold snap over there, and then we can go into the desert where we'll shift all of our crops. We can go straight through a cold snap into the desert. I'm expecting you guys are going to send me down that way. So the Onbu's heart rate is 3 beats per minute. I wonder if that plays into when we extract its blood. Is it like 3 ticks per minute? We can go into the desert and switch our crops to corn. But if we're going into the desert, I definitely want to at least try stock up on water. I fit another air well. So I'm just trying to squeeze air wells everywhere. Prioritize that. Yeah, we just need more wood, more stone. There's some stones here. Chop that tree. Chop that tree. Chop those trees. Let's try and get more. Water is a real limiting factor here. Scavengers are... What did we find? Group of settlers. Because it doesn't say how many when we find a group of settlers. Mining the spikes is not good. It upsets the Onbu. And if the Onbu is upset, it doesn't listen to our orders. Well, some people might die, so we'll need replacements. Just 2. Okay, that's fine. I was okay with 2. I didn't want to get like 7. Just a couple extra workers to fill out some of these things. We can have another worker in this kitchen to make more. I'll put the 2 new workers into the kitchen. Oh, it's a desert either way. So we can go through the Onbu feeding spot or the cold snap into the desert. Fresh air, free from any toxins. Do we really not have enough wood for this? I should probably disable the carpenter, disable the stone cutter. I think we've got enough planks and stuff already. Housing quality plus 10%. Food quality plus... So we're actually at 124% happiness. That's pretty good. Alright, stock, water. How's our food? We have 42 beets. Okay, it's sleeping here. So at some point I'll need to... Let's build another water tank. $15 wood. It's so much wood. Chop down that tree and that tree. Okay, so we got another air well. That should start stocking everything. In preparation of anything, I'll build one more hut in case we somehow start picking things up. I can take someone off the mycologist. And our berries are going down, so I can add someone into the berry gatherer. Okay, building another water tank. Okay. What's that? An Onbu sleeping spot. Okay. I'm gonna trigger the vote so we can go through the short cold snap into the desert, or we could go through the Onbu feeding spot, Onbu sleeping spot, but Onbu sleeping spot there means it did just sleep, but it'll be sleeping in the desert. So I would say avoid the cold snap, but it's gonna be your choice. I'm gonna click go north. You can say yes or no. Ready? Both ways are gonna be tough. We're going into a desert either way. Well, it was close, but we're going north. Alright, so we're heading that way. And we'll be sleeping in the desert for a bit. Since we are going in, I think I will switch this to corn now. Because we have a stockpile of beets. And switching to corn now... I should set up cacti. I should set up cacti. What do I build it? I guess that works. Need more trees. Don't know if we have enough rocks. There's some scattered rocks. They tend to like scatter back down like this. So we're switching our main crop to corn, then I can switch to cacti, and that is a source of water which might allow us to survive. Currently our water storage... Yeah, this one's not storing at all because these aren't full yet. It's still going down. I think I will disable the herbalist. We have enough herbs and that's taking up water as well. I will disable the mycologist as well. That's taking up water. We're going into water conservation mode. We have a stock of herbs and mushrooms. We don't need those anymore. We're continuing to produce all these beet soups. This has been turning the berry muesli. But we're shifting to corn now, which grows real slow in the mountains. But once we enter the desert, corn should grow much better. Oh, we got some nomads coming up as well. Send the party to Dune. Also known as Arrakis. We have so many air wells. It's just not enough. There's a lot of water sitting in the air wells. So the corn, it actually says decomposition. I think it's actually, it doesn't grow. I think the corn just dies, right? If I watch this one, I think the corn just dies. See that patch there? Yeah, the corn is actually not growing. This one, I will start planting cacti. Add plots. Let's get some cacti growing. Yeah, once we step out of this, the corn and the cacti should be growing. We've got 48 beet soups, 13 berry mueslis. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of... I think what I should do is disable the farms until... This might allow us to stockpile some water. Okay, one water tank is full. So all the farms are currently disabled. I've swapped the crops over. Because right now we're using water to plant things that just die. So that's not helpful. Okay, there's now a lot of spare workers which can shift water from the water tanks into storage. We're preparing for the desert. We've basically got 3 water tanks full. An oasis. Send a party to the oasis. We brought back 34 sand from the dune. So I think we're in the desert. Okay. Reactivate the farms. Corn. Corn, cacti. The water collectors do not work at all in the desert. 3 water tanks full. 309 water stored for this desert trip. Okay. I don't know if we can eat the cacti. Looks like it's growing well. Corn's growing well as well. So I'll need to switch recipes over from beet soup into polenta soon. We've got a lot of beet soup stored up. I assume the berry bushes are still going as well. Mycologist off. Herbologist off. So all our water is being converted into food here. I think I prepared quite well. Onbu's taking a nap. Should wake up soon because it just had one. Then we'll get more nomads. I did build an extra house already. The carpenter and stonecutters are off. We have enough stockpiled, yes. We are researching things. Can build the dung collector. The Onbu kitchen, Onbu feeding trebuchet, Onbu doctor, decontaminator. I will build a decontaminator now, because that's gonna be important if we come across toxic spores. Yeah, we're already burning through our water supply. Lots of corn though. Let's switch. Let's switch the berry muesli to polenta. Bring the corn over. Ooh, a stone. Nice. Okay, we're on the move. We'll see what we get from this oasis. Yeah, I don't know what the decontaminator needs. Does it need Onbu poop? It might need that, so we'll probably... Where is it? It has to be built at the back. So I guess this goes here. "15 wood planks, 15 stone slabs. Do we not have enough? We don't have enough. It needs biogas and Onbu bile. Three people. No, let's disable this first. I'll need more stone slabs and planks. We brought back 36 water from there. That's nice. Mine, dune, quarry. Try the mine. Food details. Okay. Lots of corn. Great. We've got polenta. So one important note is people don't drink. They just eat. The cacti. It is producing water as well. So the cacti is keeping things a little bit going. Water supply looks okay. Have we run out of beets? No, not yet. It's going to be a choice to make over there. Sawmill researched. Okay. Stone slabs. Oh, okay, they're bringing them over now. We just need a bit more planks. So I'll let these two finish. And disable. That should be enough planks. Ten more stone slabs. Brought back 5 iron ore. Try that quarry. Some stone would be nice. Why is there corn in this farm? We're making lots of polenta though. We're almost out of beets. Sometimes things don't progress because the workers go out to eat. So if they step out to eat something, then it stops progress. Do I have an Onbu zip? I mean, I suppose these are kind of... We could collect these. Four more stone slabs. It's bringing 2 over. Let's bring 2 over. I think we have enough. So I'll let this finish, then I'll disable this. The stone cutter. Okay, disable. Get us some extra workers to move things around as well. Okay. Pile of corn. We've got 116 corn, 120 corn with 10 polenta. People must be enjoying the food variety right now. 10%. Food quality, 10%. Food variety, 10%. Housing quality, 10%. Great. Okay, we're gonna have to make a choice. There's another sleeping spot there. Or we could head south. Is that an oasis? And nomads. I can send a party there. So there's more nomads this way. Going south, it seems unknown. Mr. Zero Kiwi, thank you so much. Good response for your top 10 vids this year. Somewhat. We'll see how it goes into November. Hard to judge now. Okay, I'm gonna trigger a vote. You guys can just say yes or no. And we'll decide which way to go. There's another oasis there as well. This is just unknown. This way seems to have oases and nomads and a sleeping spot. I will say go north. Yes or no? Yes or no? First time chat, no. So I get told when there's first time chatters. I just imagine you as the Bugs Bunny meme. First time chat, no. So far you guys have been mostly kind going with my choices. Thank you guys so much for voting. First time chatter comes out of the darkness. No. Arrives, says no, refuses to elaborate, leaves. No, I mean, that's still valuable. That's the sort of, I mean, people always talk about interaction. No, it's just like, it's just nice that you can express your opinion, isn't it? I like games with integrated voting. It adds a little bit of RNG, but with purpose, right? It's not just nonsensical, a dice roll, but it's like, let's leave it to the public. Is this done? This is done. Full staff required 1 person. So who's working at the dung collector? Fernando. Fernando, thank you so much for taking this job. I assume it's Fernando. Yeah, I think it's Fernando. So it produces dung, which can be processed at a compost heap. Do I have that? That might be another research. Oh, there, compost heap. So we'll need to get that. We're currently researching the quarry, which will allow us to mine the big stones without upsetting the Onbu. And we still haven't gotten any more knowledge, so we actually can't get that tree nursery yet. So we'll go for the compost heap next, which creates compost used as a fertilizer or biogas used as a fuel by decontaminator. So we definitely need that going so we can get the decontaminator going. So when we activate the decontaminator, we want maximum people. But then mostly have it turned off. Okay, we'll scavenge all these oases. Might be able to get a bit of extra water. Water supply. It's holding. We got 171 still. The cacti really help, I think. I think each cactus harvest is 1 water. Yeah. So each cactus harvest basically feeds 1 corn. We have so much corn! It's so much corn! Wow! There's so much corn! There's so much corn, there's just piles of corn lying around. We have converted all the beets, so you are switching to polenta as well. Kitchens, everyone eats polenta. Corn is such an efficient crop. It said it grows slowly, but the yield is so high. Yeah, I think each corn harvest is 2. So each cacti produces 1 water. Then 1 water can grow a corn plant, which is 2 corn. So that's actually 1 cacti turns into 2 corn. So 1 cacti farm can feed 2 corn farms. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I think if that's the case, cacti waters the corn. I can then switch this. Since we have so much corn, I switched this over to cacti. And then we might actually start stocking up water again. Because we're turning off one whole farm and turning it into a water production. Waking up. Yes, good. We brought back 35 water from that oasis as well. Let's check out that oasis. Distance traveled so far, 276 kilometers. Any plans on finishing the Populous playthrough? The Populous playthrough is one that's a bit hard to pick up again. I didn't do the next mission because it was so difficult. It's that weird archipelago island one. And it's been years, so I can't just pick it up where I left off. But also, the game's been modded a lot over the past few years since someone cracked the source code or something. So it might be a completely different game. I think if Populous the Beginning actually got some overhauls, I might jump back in. See how it goes. Cacti. So, wait. Does planting cacti need water? Or do they just plant cacti? I guess it doesn't take water to plant the cacti. From the dunes, is the sand useful? You need glass for like higher level housing. After a long walk through the desert, your scavengers can't wait to drink some water. Sadly, they find nothing but a dried out riverbed. Follow the riverbed upstream to look for the source. As this might take some time, we'll use all our water reserves. Scavenge the surroundings for resources. Nothing to be found here, we should go home. I can spare the 15 water. We've got over 200 corn. Commit. Almost out of energy, they managed to find the source of the river. They fill their bottles with water and their bags with fine sand. Okay, so total we gained 15 water, but also gained 30 sand. Accept. Alright. What's that? That's spores. Check out that oasis as well. Okay. The new cacti crop is allowing us to survive deserts. But yeah, see how moving from one biome to another just completely shifted our playstyle? Encountered a group of nomads. I think we can pick them up. 2. Okay, we're good with 2. Oh, we're full on berries again. We're cooking so much polenta. I got the quarry. Wood, plank, stone slabs, but it allows us to mine this stuff. So let's get this going. This needs wood, plank, stone slabs, so we can now reactivate the stone cutter and the carpenter. I want to prioritize this. One of these has 200 stone. So that's pretty good. And we can harvest these boulders without upsetting the Onbu. It's similar to these giant trunks, also 200. Yeah, Fernando, thanks for doing this job. Lyra Linda, thank you so much. Am I back to regular streaming? Should be, but no promised schedules. I don't promise schedules anymore. How's our water supply? Actually going up. We are storing water in the desert because we're growing so much cacti. And our corn supply isn't really going down either. It's still sort of floating above 200. And our polenta stock is just going way up. I think I need to build a kitchen near the berry gatherer, so we can get permanent berry muesli. Building it here would demolish one berry bush. I think that's fine. Let's disable the berry gatherer so we get 3 extra workers. Polenta. Yeah, we're storing back up our 3rd water tank. Ooh, what is that? A light thunderstorm, and it's moving. Might damage your most fragile buildings. Right, okay. There will be a choice to make. Yeah, there's still corn to be collected from this farm. So much corn! Okay, the corn supply is going down a little bit now. Feeding the Onbu. Construct a mycologist, construct an Onbu kitchen. I suppose I should. Is this done yet? No, we need more stone slabs. Onbu kitchen. Wood, plank, stone slabs. Yeah, we're gonna need more of this. Should just be there. That's most priority. This is 2nd priority. This is 3rd priority. So make sure you get this quarry done first. We'll need to definitely start harvesting more things. Clear out a bunch of trees there. Got a bunch of trees there. If we see any spare rocks around, make sure we grab them. Okay. Bile extractor, warehouse. That reduces Health and trust. Stores various materials. Let's open the tech tree. What are we looking at? We've got 1 knowledge. So I wanted to get the tree nursery. Gathers saplings from nearby. But that wouldn't really matter until we get the forester. So technically to get infinite wood, we need 5 more knowledge. Which we're not doing anytime soon. Food stand. Warehouse. Let's research pet Onbu. And then warehouse. Alright, we can send out scavengers as well. Try the quarry. Maybe get some stone. So this is out of the desert into the mountains, which would mean we switch our crops back to beets. That way it looks like it's into jungle, so we could go to either jungle or into mountains. Ah, yes, the quarry is down, so now we have plenty of stone. Then I wanted to get this kitchen so that we can properly get berry muesli. Guess I can free up some workers there since our water supply is at 340. So there is a light thunderstorm here. If we go into the mountains. This way it's a jungle and we don't know what. But we did... Onbu evacuated its bowels. Okay. We did bring back 15 stone. Search the forest. Okay. So I'm gonna trigger the decision. You guys get to say yes or no. I will say... I'll say head towards the mountains. You guys get to say yes or no. No idea what's so amazing about this game. It looks boring. I mean, you could say that about any city builder. What's so amazing about Caesar 3? You're just like placing houses down, I guess. Ooh, is it? Ooh, it's a tie. It was a tie. I guess we're going south, I think. Okay. I mean, what's so interesting about this game? I mean, it's... Think of any survival city builder. What's so interesting about Banished? What's so interesting about Frostpunk? What's so interesting about surviving Mars? Or surviving the Aftermath? Or Endzone? It's a survival city builder. But the interesting thing about this one is that your environment does change. So, like right now, we've switched to corn and cacti because we're in a desert. All of our water production facilities are gone, so we have to rely on cacti. Right? Water production is better because it doesn't take workers. But corn turned out to be a very lucrative crop. Now, moving through the tech tree and further resources, there's the choice of how you live on this creature. You can be symbiotic, where you take care of it, it takes care of you, or you can be parasitic. So for example, there's these Onbu spikes. 30 stone sitting right there. But if you harvest it, it damages the Onbu's trust. If the Onbu does not trust you, it will not listen to you. If it doesn't listen to you, when it comes to those choices, it could show giant spore, infection, frost zone, storms, and everything here. And you're like, don't go that way. And it goes that way because you've damaged the Onbu's trust, right? So you can exploit the Onbu and even dig up its blood and stuff, and it actually takes damage. Do too much, the Onbu dies, you die. Also, bonus point, animations are very smooth. Like for like drawn frame by frame animations, it's very smooth. Like I like the mining animations. They're very sort of expressive, I don't know. Look how smooth that is. There's even like little flaps in the clothing and stuff. Okay, is this... That kitchen is almost done. There we go. That's gonna be our berry muesli kitchen. When are we leaving the desert? We'll be hitting this light thunderstorm. Might damage some buildings. And then there's a short cold snap. So we're gonna have to switch to beets. Okay, so let's just switch to beets now. That's beets. That's beets. And I think I just turn off a whole farm. This is berry muesli. Yep. Let's keep that going at 2 employees, I guess. So that'll convert the berries to berry muesli. This... Yeah, we can still produce polenta for now. Okay. Light thunderstorm approaching. And I think I turn off this farm. I don't think I need 3 farms. Oh, music change. Lighting change. Onbu has just entered a biome with increased toxicity. The higher the toxicity, the quicker... Okay, move your cursor over the... This. Ground toxicity is medium if it lays down, but the air toxicity is 0. Airwell collapsed. My airwells are collapsing because of this storm. It's just a light storm, so it's just like blowing over, destroying some airwells. Okay. That Onbu kitchen is on the way. So if our berry supply depletes, I just take a worker off that kitchen. Okay, so this is... Beets, not working. Do I need herbs? No, I don't need herbs. Rebuilt the air wells, so that's now producing water again. Now, beets do actually consume a lot of water. So this kitchen... I think once the beet supply starts coming in, I switch this kitchen over to... beet soup. I'll just do it now. Okay. So that light storm just hit some of our airwells. We'll have a cold snap, which... The beets can survive a cold snap. Oh, it's here already. So as you can see, as we go along, the disasters get more frequent, more varied. A shrine. That's going to be some knowledge. We need a lot of knowledge to get to infinite trees. Currently, that is a problem. We don't have enough wood available. Stone is going much better because of this. So we can continue leave the stone cutter running. We've got the Onbu kitchen. Now we need to construct a feeding trebuchet. Onbu feeding trebuchet. And go right here. Okay. Oh, we're sleeping? The Onbu's sleeping in the cold snap. No, Onbu. Walk. Don't sleep here. That's the worst. No, don't sleep here. That just kills. No, it doesn't kill the crops, but it's really bad. Okay, let's not do that. All the cacti's dead. That's fine. Yeah, this is gonna need to be prioritized because the Onbu's getting hungry. I think I reactivate the mycologist so we have a supply of mushrooms. And that feeds the Onbu kitchen, which produces Onbu food. Which we need to go into here. I think I can reduce a worker on the stone slabs. I think I'll increase a worker on the carpenter. Because we need to get this Onbu feeding trebuchet going. It's hungry. It's 69% hungry. Okay, it walked out of the cold snap. We got the knowledge. Just check out that mine. We'll have a choice to make soon. Raystar, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay. So, you see, this is a game that slowly ramps up its difficulty. It's like things just get slightly harder, slightly harder, slightly harder. And suddenly, did I not... The berry gatherer wasn't running. That's why my berries are depleting. 39 corn, 63 polenta, berry muesli, beet soup. We have beets. Is this built yet? Okay. Once I have enough planks, I can reduce the workers. Max out this beet farm again. Water supply seems okay. Okay, the Onbu's sleeping here, which is fine, just past the cold snap. Now we need to solve its food problem. Onbu feeding trebuchet coming down. There we go. So we could feed it constipator, laxative, or just food. Let's feed... Oh, is it because it's sleeping? Okay. We can't feed it when it's asleep. That makes sense. It's sleeping! Who's the feeder? Kamikaze, you are the feeder. Who's this miner here? XXX Buster 48 XXX. You are the miner. There you go. Yeah, apparently we can just control its bowels like that. Ooh. Open research tree. I have 2 research. So we don't have infinite stone, but we have a good amount of stone with the quarries. I can get the tree nursery, but then I need 3 for the forester. The tree nursery just gets the saplings. It doesn't plant the saplings. That's the forester. There's not really much reason to get this now, right? Deep quarry, it mines into the back. The Onbu does not like it. Like, they recommend bile extractor. Village. Now, these all take... I guess I could grab the food stand just because. Grab the wheat harvesting. And then we'll see how much knowledge we got. Right? We'll wait for the Onbu to wake up. Scavenging. Shrine already scavenged. 7 iron ore. Let's try the mine. I never built a compost heap. This is something that I should have. Near the decontaminated. Yeah, I'll build it there, chop down that tree. Let's get that going. Very important. Okay. Onbu food's coming through. I don't think we need 2 workers in the Onbu kitchen. We just need a steady stream of Onbu food. Berries going. Berry muesli going. Polenta. Yeah, okay. Slowly running low on corn. Food variety should be really nice. 10%. Food quality, 10%. One person is poisoned? Oh, because it's sleeping on the ground. Activate the doctor. Have 1 doctor going. The ground has toxicity, so when it sleeps in this area, toxicity is up to medium. So people are getting sick. Okay. Onbu poison level 7%. We're gonna need to get an Onbu doctor. Let's just have it here. Onbu doctor. Wood, plank, stone slabs. We'll need to prep that, at least. Grab some extra trees. Okay. Still sleeping. Having a major sleep here on the toxic floor is definitely not ideal. Okay, we've got food stocking up, okay. Compost heap, that should come through soon. And then we'll get the Onbu doctor after that. We need more of that. Beet supply looks good. We're actually out of corn. So our polenta kitchen is using up the last of the corn. Okay, we've got a compost heap. That's gonna start producing compost. Great fertilizer. So fertilizer can actually be used here in the farms. And I don't know what it does. Like, I don't know numbers wise. Does it like double the amount of crops? Does it speed up the crops? Does it do both? 75% hungry. I'll feed you as soon as you wake up. I mean, I guess I could tell it to move, right? Yeah, let's tell it to walk. Stop lying on the toxic ground. Okay, let us feed the Onbu. So it's currently 76% hungry. Preparing. I assume the worker is... Oh, the worker's poisoned. Right. How am I so short on... workers? Guess I have been building quite a bit. Fed. So 76%. %. So it's 20% per food ball. Okay. I've got 3 more. You like this concept, but the graphics looks a bit weird. It takes a little bit of getting used to because it's this 2.5D thing going, but you really start to appreciate a lot of the hand-drawn, painted aesthetics. Are we out of corn? Yeah. So switch to beet soup. Use up those 100 beets. No more corn, no more polenta. We could go into a jungle or go back into the desert. We've got a choice approaching us. Can I feed again? Yes. Feed again. Oh, it's 20 mushrooms to 1 food ball. That's quite a lot. Onbu Doctor. Oh, that's why. Full staff required. Herbs. Because the Onbu has 9%. I just ate again. Nice. I think I disabled the Onbu Doctor. That's where some of my workers went. Berry supply seems to be floating at this level. So the berry muesli can just slowly come in. 1483 beet soups, 5 polentas left. The air wells are all full. So we got plenty of water. Okay. So we can go back into the desert or into the jungle. That's pretty much the only option we can see. There's an Onbu feeding spot in either direction. We got it down to like 39%. It'll eat the rest there. This one, it's really up to you guys. I am going to say north into the jungle. So when I click on this, you guys get to type yes or no, and it'll actually count in a vote, right? It'll count in a vote. So I'm going to click north. You get to say yes or no in chat. And you can say no, and we'll go into the desert. I've got tactics for the desert. But also, we haven't been to a jungle for a while. Besides that, we don't know what is coming. I'm going to say north. Gustavo, thank you so much. Okay, okay. 5 seconds left. Most want to go into the jungle. Okay. So we're heading north. Most people wanted to go that way. So we're going back into the jungle, which would be good for the beets, good for the water supply. There is also an Onbu feeding spot, so that will sort that out. Good. So I assume we have produced some compost. So if I activate the decontaminator... No, it needs biogas. How do we get biogas? What produces biogas? Use as fertilizer or biogas. So compost works as fertilizer or biogas. So this is compost. So if this is activated, I assume it grabs the compost and brings it in and it counts as biogas. I'm assuming. Let's see if we can stock some up. Because I want this stocked up so that I can just trigger the decontaminator if it's ever a problem. CC Canyon. Took up the gun. So it says Onbu bile. Can be processed in the laboratory or used as fuel by decontaminators. Now the compost just by itself is not biogas. Okay, disable. You can switch production in the... Oh, so you can. There we go. Biogas. That's what we need. Okay. It's right there. Figured it out. Thank you. Okay, so we're heading this way. Poisoned nomads coming in. I'll disable the village doctor for now. We still have plenty of herbs. When the village doctor activates, I'll have 2 people. I will need to build another house, I'm thinking. Let's get 2 more houses like that. Good. Salad fork. Waiting at the carpenter because we're out of wood, right? I think I do need to start harvesting these giant trunks first. So if I look at research... It is the sawmill, right? Yeah, I think I build a sawmill. Oh, I have to pick a research. I think I've researched everything that... Oh no, this doesn't need any knowledge. So we'll research that. And that's the last thing, last research that doesn't need any knowledge. So okay, let's go here. Let's build a sawmill right here. Like that. That will get us a source of wood. At least 200 anyway. Get that going. Okay. Like, this is already half down, that boulder. Slowly bringing in mushrooms from there. Clear that up. Clear those. Okay, going into the jungle. There's a shrine. Send a party for that. Jungle biome again. Get the bile extractor. I thought it said it does upset the Onbu. Yeah, slightly reduces its health and trust. The bile extractor does hurt the Onbu. Food supply looks okay. Beet soup is holding. Berries are holding. So now that we're in the jungle, temperature's good for beets. Air wells are just massively filled up. So this is now producing biogas. Have I produced any? I don't think so. It's really slow. So we'll get more people. Poison nomads. I gotta make sure I'm ready to deal with that. This needs more wood planks, yeah. We got trees marked for chopping. Okay, Onbu food. We have 3 stored up. 4 total. Okay. So you can... If one food is 20%, you just need 5. And that can fully feed the Onbu. Can you reject the poison nomads? Yeah, but it's kind of a case where you want to keep growing. Because that's what gives you enough people to start doing other things. Like, this sawmill is gonna need people. We have 0 idle right now. Mushrooms growing well in this temperature and climate. Yes, good. Need 4 wood planks. That's another 2. Chop that tree. Okay, so that should be done soon. I did build these 2 extra huts. By the way, the huts, also because it's a nicer house, there's poison resistance to the people who stay there. Awaiting your decision. Pick them up. 2 healthy, 2 poisoned. Accept. Activate the doctors. Take care of the sick people. Which is Pie Man 3K and Disc Soup Can. Welcome, sick nomads. So that's another 4 people. And you see there's still 0 idle because there's so much to do. I think we have produced some biogas. 6 biogas. Yes. Population level up. Your villagers' needs have increased. Check them in the top bar. Villagers' needs. Is it just here? So housing quality 2%. Poisoned, badly poisoned, food quality, food variety, total productivity. So as the population goes up, then their needs and stuff get more intense. So larger populations need better things. Oh, that's one way to keep it going, I guess, and keep it interesting. Sawmill is being placed down. Great. So that will give us a steady stream of wood. I got 2 on the quarry. Yeah. I guess I don't need 2 on the quarry. I've got 60 stone saved up. We could go into the desert. Send a party to there. We'll see what's up ahead. There's a sleeping spot, so will it make it to the sleeping spot? Okay, we gotta choose now. So I've got 3 knowledge. I guess I go tree nursery, then aim for forester. Not feeling going down the parasite line here. Blood extractor, black pudding. But black pudding is probably a very good source of food. Forester is infinite wood. Iron furnace. Which leads to glass blower and laboratory. I think I go tree nursery. There we go. We do have plenty. Who's still poisoned? Oh, the air toxicity is low. Ground toxicity is high. I didn't realize. So there's just constant poison going on, so I probably need to just have the doctors running forever now. Which means I gotta activate the herbalist to start producing more herbs. Let's get that going again. Sawmill is running. Mining the giant trunk. Good. So that allows us to just create a steady stream of planks and slabs. Healing Onbu. Okay. We need to activate the Onbu doctor, I think. Let's activate the Onbu doctor. Show interactions. Antidote. Cure health. Pet Onbu. Increases its trust. Pet Onbu. Preparing. Pet the Onbu. Scavengers are ready to go. They brought back 10 wood from there. Check the mine. Is it sleeping? It's not even sleeping in the sleeping spot. It's high on the ground here. If I ask it to walk a little bit further, maybe you can get to that sleeping spot. It's right there. I never researched the sleep command because I didn't want to use the just sleep there. It might be better. At least, I don't know if there's no ground toxicity, but it might be no... Oh, we immediately have 30 wood. There might be no, air toxicity. Just get to there and sleep. It's poison levels. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know. Just sleep right there. Sleep on the nice spot. Oh, see the balloon? It actually flew out to pet the Onbu. That's what it was. We just petted the Onbu. Yeah, sleep right here. You want to sleep? I shouldn't have to give you a command. This place is unaffected by poison. Comfortable for the Onbu to sleep in. Sleep. No poison here. No ground or air toxicity. Very nice. Get to bed. So to lower the Onbu's poison levels, it takes quite a lot of antidote. 10. So let's do that. We'll lower the Onbu's poison levels. Okay. So if I activate the decontaminator, we can store 50 biogas. Let's just try bring the biogas over to the decontaminator. I just want to make sure that we have a stock of biogas in the decontaminator ready to go. End of tutorial. Well done. I have taught you all that I know, and I'm sure you are ready to lead us now. If you have any questions, feel free to consult the Elder's notebook at any time. I'll keep an eye on your progress from afar, and I hope you'll be able to celebrate your success in the future. We actually completed the tutorial. What is that? Short heat wave. Oh, there's the balloon. Balloon's fast! Did we just cure it? Yeah. Poison level 0%. We could feed the Onbu when it wakes up. Okay, this giant trunk is helping a lot, yeah. 41 wood stored now. So it stored up 8 biogas. Then I guess it loaded 5 into... It loads 5 into the person's gun. Salad fork, loading up the biogas. There's some stored in the material storage, right? I just want to clear the inventory in the compost heap. Grabbing some beet soup. There you go. Oh yeah, in reserve 5. So each gunner holds 5 biogas. Right, so I want to have 5, 10, 15, 20, at least 25 biogas stored. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's 20 biogas so far. Oh, we're on the move. And we start moving. Okay, so a decision has to be made. There's a short heat wave. We can go experience that. What is this? Oh, wandering nomads. So they cross this path. So technically we'll pick up nomads here and then go into heat wave and then into the desert. That could be interesting. Go grab that first. Okay. I'm gonna say we head south, past the nomads, pick them up, experience the heat wave as we enter the desert. That could be interesting. So, I'm gonna say go south. You guys can say yes or no in chat, and it'll actually vote when I click this button. You guys ready? Okay, I'm gonna click it soon. There we go. I'm saying go south. And you guys can decide. The other way also leads to a desert, but then we don't know what's beyond that. All right. We're heading past the heat wave. I assume my water supply is full. Yep. We just have to switch our crops over. The air wells are also mostly full. I think the water in the air wells sustains. I'll have to reactivate this farm for cacti. Probably should have built more storage for everything, you know? Okay. Open the research tree. I have 1 knowledge. I think I have to spend it on the sleep command. It seems really important for me to be able to do that. So I'm gonna do the sleep command. Tree nursery researched. So I can build that. Now the tree nursery is supposed to be near the mother trees, right? Near 1 it says 0. This says 67%, so it doesn't need a lot of mother trees. 51%. 34%. 34%. So it's actually kind of good here. Like between these two mother trees. Right? Let's have it there. Wood, stone. Okay, we got plenty of that now. Ah, a shrine. Good. So we basically need 3 more knowledge to get infinite water. We're maxed out on beet soup. Okay. I can feed the Onbu. Onbu food. Planks and slabs slowly come in. There's 1 person idle. Okay. So I have 2 doctors on the go at all times. But we've actually exhausted our herbs. So I think I gotta grow more herbs. Right, because all the spare herbs are going into the Onbu doctor. So the village doctor is actually a little short. This stone, 76 left in this one. Two idle. Okay. So we'll be picking up the nomads soon. Yeah, you can only get knowledge from the shrine. So that's sort of the limiting factor to make sure you don't just blast through the tech tree. You gotta travel to find these shrines and scavenge from them. And the longer you travel, you can actually see behind me here, there's distance traveled. This is basically a difficulty modifier. The higher this number, the harder it gets. Right? So the more you travel, the more disasters happen. Oh, so because the nomads went on the road, we don't get them. Because these are traveling nomads. Oh. So actually, like, maybe if I went this way, the road could curve and we pick them up over there or something. Unless they're traveling this way. I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention. Okay. Town's looking pretty bustling. When is the... Alright, we can just see it right there. Desert begins there. So we want to switch our crops from beets to corn. Beets to corn. And this one we activate on cacti. Oh, do we not have enough workers? Then again, corn is pretty efficient, so we can reduce workers on the other 2 farms. We've got 25 biogas stored in the decontaminator, so I can now disable the decontaminator. We can activate it with 5 workers and they'll stock up immediately. And we'll continue to produce biogas behind that. Torrid, arid, no toxicity though. Let's grab that shrine. There's another shrine there. We should stay in range of it. Oh, is this a heat? Oh, look at the sun, the sun rays. So it is real hot right now. Corn can survive it. Pile of beets. Yeah, we gotta make sure all these beets are harvested. No new beets. Cacti should be fine. They enjoy the torridness. It's a heat wave at night. I guess there's not really a way around that. There's gonna be a day-night cycle. Sun rays at night is a bit weird looking, but I'm not sure if there's a way around that. Okay, herbalist is going... Oh, herbs! Oh, I didn't stock up on herbs. And we don't have any herbs. If I disable the Onbu doctor, can we get the herbs back out and maybe into the village doctor instead? Because all these herbs, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna die. Yeah, let's disable the herbalist. How much Onbu food do we have stocked up? 4? Okay, let's disable the mycologist and the Onbu kitchen. I'm not sure that I pressed something there. Rune settlement. Oh, 2 shrines? Great. That's 3 knowledge. So if I get all 3 of these, we'll have enough knowledge to get the thing. Oh, right, this activated as well. Tree nursery. So this is harvesting saplings from the mother trees, and then the saplings are used to plant trees, which is the infinite source of wood, which we don't technically need anytime soon, considering we have 1, 2, 3 giant trunks on this one. Water does stay in the air wells, so we've got a good source of water. Cacti's going. Plenty of beets left over. Shifting food production to corn. So we can now switch. Yeah, corn is coming in, so I'll switch this to polenta. So we got berry muesli, beet soup, and polenta. Nice varied diet. Nomads. Okay, there's lots of nomads here. That's a short heat wave. Yeah, I mean, that was our first ever heat wave. So the game gets harder and harder. So it goes from like no disasters to light disasters, and then you get like medium disasters, and then you get like intense disasters, and then like when you see those disasters, you see it has a rectangle. That's its effect area. I'm pretty sure that can be as long as they want it to be. An Onbu sleeping spot. Okay. Hunger, 21%. So we might as well just feed the Onbu one more time. Yeah, we have 3 more food after that. Biogas, we have lots available. I want to continue stocking up. So we got 30 biogas in the decontaminator. So 3 types of food. Food quality is 15%, but food variety is still... They're not happy. 3 types of food and they're just fine with it. 50 population, they get demanding. Okay. We've got plenty of wood, plenty of stone. We've got wood planks, stone slabs coming in. Research. Did I finish researching? I did finish researching the sleep command. Oh, I must have actually dismissed that. So now there's nothing I want to research until I get 3 knowledge, which I just need 1 more, which I can get now. Okay. With all those nomads on the horizon, I think I will go ahead and put down 2 more huts, since we have planks and slabs. Some of these finish growing. Let's manually harvest these. Can I just do this? Yeah, get those herbs so that we can stock up some. Okay, so they did come out of the Onbu doctor into the village doctor. That's good. Decision. Yep, pick them up. Commit. Another 2 healthy people joined. We could go for bread. Okay, so there's more nomads this way. Sleeping spot either direction. Oh, there's more nomads both directions. It's just nomad sleep or sleep nomad. Looking at the sleepiness, it is getting up there. So I think the safe decision, since we can't see where the next biomes are, is to head south. Right? Here comes our necessary knowledge. This might seemingly head into mountains, but it's hard to tell. Okay, so like before, you can vote. I'm gonna say go south, but you can make me go north. You just say yes or no in chat. Ready? Once it pops up, you can type yes or no. I'm saying south. I like this kind of RNG. Like, I don't know whether it's gonna go that way or not. It's a no. The Onbu doesn't trust your commands. We're going the other direction. You guys are the Onbu. You guys are like the brain cells inside the Onbu's head. And it's like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And it picks one. Alright, we're heading north. You guys commanded it. Ah, right, so I got the knowledge. So now, research the forester. And that's infinite wood. So the tree nursery, so we got plenty of saplings. That's good. So if you just chop down all the mother trees, do you just lose? I'm not sure if there's a chance for mother trees to... Doesn't produce offspring yet. Mother tree. Oh, some of these mother trees... Like this one over here isn't even old enough. It must have been really young when we started. This one isn't old enough to even be producing saplings. Oh, there's a heat wave up there. Try and grab that. Oh, the Onbu's getting real sleepy. Is it gonna sleep? I think so. Looks real sleepy. Any toxicity here? No. Okay. Alright, just a reminder also. I picked the easiest difficulty. So, this is the easiest level. There's 2 difficulty levels higher than this one. So if you want it more intense, go for it. It looks so sleepy. We've all been there, yeah? Alright, I'm gonna have a nap right here. We got new nomads though. Commit. Another 2. Oh, all these herbs are ready. I thought these couldn't... Oh, it couldn't grow in the heat wave. They can grow in the desert. Okay, reactivate the farm. I thought they couldn't grow in the desert. They can grow in the desert. They can't grow in the heat wave. It was too hot in the heat wave for those to grow. That's why they just kept growing, and I'm like, why aren't they dead yet? So yeah, the mushrooms can actually grow in the desert as well, just slower. But we actually have More than enough water. We're at 482 in our water storage. Okay, in that case, I can also reactivate the Onbu Doctor. Okay, plenty of saplings. Is it here? Yeah, 12 available. So I can imagine the spores are real killer, because the toxic spores could kill the mother trees, and then you're kind of screwed, right? So you have to have a way to protect the mother trees, if you even can, because when the toxic spores come in through the sky, sometimes it's just gonna kill the mother trees. So if you don't have a big storage of wood, it could be a real problem once those ramp up, right? Because once the spores infect something, you have to kill it. So if it infects the mother trees, well, there goes your mother trees. So you want to stock up on saplings, I guess. Maybe there's a chance when a sapling is planted, it becomes a mother tree. But they take so long to mature, right? This one still hasn't matured. From the start of the game till now, this mother tree has not matured. Would the decontaminator not be able to contain those? You see, when they say decontaminator, they mean kill it with fire. It's just people with flamethrowers. So if a tree is infected, they just burn it down. Not much to do there. Decontamination, yes. Very much like in Blade Runner. No, they're just being retired. Their career has come to an end. Which is technically true. Send a party there. Taking a long time to research that, but that would be the source of... We still have beets lying around. I have really solved the food problem. I have 177 beets, 146 corn, 13 polenta, no berry muesli, but that's just sort of an additive. 55 beet soup. With a population of 54, that's quite a lot. 64 sand available. I've got 31 iron, 400 water, 63 biogas ready to go. Okay, so things are pretty good to go. I can reduce village doctor. I can probably activate the mycologist and the Onbu kitchen. That boulder is still at 42. This giant trunk is at 100. We've got 28 planks, 32 stone slabs. All's good to go. Now what's the sun? That's a heat wave. Still getting short ones at this point in the game, on easiest difficulty. Onbu hunger, 15%. Don't need to feed it yet. I can slowly start getting... Grab these extra mushrooms when I see them. Okay. Is it still the same guy? Yeah, Fernando. Working the dung collector. Okay, I think water supply slowly going down with the herbalist and the mycologist going. More settlers, pick them up. 4, healthy and hungry, we can deal with that. Where did we... Oh, that was from the village, right? '58 population. Okay. Do I even have... Oh, I do still have... I got one more knowledge. So I got the forester. So I could spend eat command. Only works at designated feeding spots. Onbu food liquefier. Windmill. Grinds wheat into flour, but then I'd need 2 more to get the bakery. Or I could unlock tomato plants. Heat resistant, grow quickly, requires lots of water. So if you have like infinite water, tomato is probably the best. Or I could just save it. And don't research anything for now. Just disable the research buildings. Get us our 4 workers back. Onbu's ready to wake up. And we'll go through the heat wave. Okay. I think I've sort of figured out how to play the game in its early access state. Easy enough on easy mode. If you think you can do better, play on medium or hard difficulty. But yeah, that's pretty good, right? These poison forests, we've had tastes of the disasters. A little bit of the toxic spores, a little bit of the toxicity. A heat wave here and there. Fresh air. Looks to be enjoying it. We can pet the Onbu, we can feed the Onbu. It's a little bit hungry. Let's feed the Onbu some. Corn, surprisingly good crop. I like corn. Some additions from the earlier demo. Cacti makes going through the desert far more viable and not so much of a torturous journey. Oh, we got a light sandstorm as well. So we'll go through the heat wave and then there's a sandstorm. You can actually see... One of the nice things is when you zoom out to this level, you can actually see the effects going on. Right? Temporary temperature increases might affect growth of your crops. 0 days. So it lasts a whole day, this one. So if we look at our herbs, they're now decomposition rather than growing. If it reaches 100, the plant just dies. So the same thing on the mushrooms. I think the corn is resistant and the cacti like it. Yeah, corn is resistant, but it still grows. Then through a light sandstorm. So now at this point, it seems like there's like 2 mini disasters per stretch of road. At this point. At how far have we traveled? 470 kilometers. So things on easy mode, things start hotting up as you approach 500 kilometers. I assume that ticks up much faster on the higher difficulty levels. The tree nursery and the plantation, I think that's a nice solution to not just having infinite resources. Where is the thing? Berry gatherer, food stand, forester, plants trees using saplings. If I place this right here, it'll just start planting trees all over the place. Perfect. So that's an infinite source of food, source of wood, rather. Okay, into the sandstorm we go. All right, I think that's pretty good. Oh, running is a good option. Yes, you can learn how to tell the Onbu to run. So if you're going through a really dangerous spot, like a disaster, you can tell it to run through it. which is pretty good. Oh, we actually dodged the sandstorm. So this timing mechanic, where it's sort of like the thing actually moves along the road, you can sort of tell it to run before the sandstorm hits. But the Onbu does seem to like to sleep in the middle of disasters anyway. Anyway, I think we can call this to a close here. So far, this is very solid for early access. And they want to add in more biomes. I think a couple more biomes would really sort of set this, like, not just having, I don't know what the other biomes planned are, but I think it's 2 more biomes, and that will really mix up the gameplay, because every biome you have to play slightly differently. So as you go through it, you just got to keep shifting. I would go for medium difficulty if you're starting out. It's a little harder picking things up right away, but we just dodged the sandstorm. Look at that. Oh no, we didn't dodge the sandstorm. It hit us. It destroyed our water wells, which had some water stored in it, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay. The tail end of it got us. Yeah, I think you can go straight to medium difficulty. It'll ramp up the disasters a little bit faster. There we go. Plot. Plant trees. There we go. Now we can start planting trees. Infinite wood, as long as the mother trees survive. We have infinite wood. Okay, there we go. That is The Wandering Village. Close to the start of early access. Very solid game. Would like to see more features, more disasters, more events, more biomes. But that's sort of the best place to be at the start of early access. You like this, you want more of it. Just give me more of what you've done. And that's where you kind of want it to go. It's on GOG as well. If you use the referral links, thank you. Very, very kind of you to use the GOG referral link. Yeah, good. Good. That's it. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. That's been our Gamer Encounters of The Wandering Village Early Access. We'll see where it goes from here. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye guys, bye!